Hello and welcome to News Now. I am Omobolanle Adeshi. The Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service is currently mopping up a tanker fire at Lagos-Abeokuta Expressway tollgate bus stop Sango. The fire incident resulted from a trailer tanker traveling to Abeokuta, Ogun State with an unidentified registration number laden with 33,000 liters of petroleum, or rather premium motor spirit, which reportedly lost control and upturned while ascending and immediately burst into flame, involving 3 Lagbus red buses, a Volkswagen commercial bus, some motorcycles known as Okada, and 5 tricycles parked at about 300 meters away from the scene. The fire spread also affected some makeshift and containerized shops by the roadside. The alert received at 1:43 hours Thursday had the Agege Fire Station for first response before backup by Alausa and Ikeja fire stations respectively. The fire was extinguished at about 3:59 hours before the second phase of recovery. Consequently, 2 dead bodies severely burnt of about 45 and 38 years old were recovered, while mopping up exercise continues to evacuate the remains and clear the ever-busy road. Now, Amodu Shakiro, Head of Public Education, Lagos State Fire Service and Rescue Service, joins us via the phone to give us an update on the incident. Thank you so much for joining us, Amodu.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Help us to understand the current situation or your assessment of the situation right now.
Okay, the current situation is that the operation has finally been concluded and evacuation done. That was about 08:00 hours today, Thursday. Like the report you read, the firefighting was concluded at about 03:59 hours, and then leaving way for the recovery of those casualties, as well as evacuation of the remains of the fire, and all that has been successfully completed, like I said, at about 08:00 hours this morning. And then the atmosphere is cool and calm now. Vehicular movement is not impeded, and everyone is going about their daily and day affairs.
But let's look at ways by which we can prevent incidents like this, because it isn't the we need to talk about safety measures. For instance, the FRSC has been calling for tanker owners to install safety valves on these tankers to prevent such incident. Where are we on that?
Government will keep enforcing, and they will ever keep doing the needful. But managing or preventing emergency and disaster, it's all encompassing, because it involves the government, it involves every public, the stakeholders in the safety management industry, as well as me and you who are residents or inhabitants of Lagos and beyond, or Nigeria as a whole. So we must also play our parts. For example, what happened? The vehicle was ascending a sloping road. Inadvertently, it wheeled back and lost its control. You know, it's a tanker, a 33,000 fully laden tanker, and it's carrying a very, very volatile product in petroleum. So when it lost its control, it fell by its wayside and burst into flame. So that flame at that point in time can never be controlled. It goes out of place. But that is a look at mechanical issue. Because if the vehicle is in a top-notch condition, it wouldn't have not been able to successfully maneuver its way through the slopiness of the road. That's the bottom line. That's the basic. When you look at the undercurrent of the cause of the incident, Tag it to
But you know, there have also been calls for alternative ways of moving this highly inflammable substance, not just by road. We say that in Nigeria, the only way we move fuel is by road, but there have been calls to move it by waterways, by rail, or by the pipeline. Why aren't we exploring these options?
Yes, you can see that government do still employ that option because pipelines are still there. Even though we face the challenges of bus pipelines and vandalism along that axis too. But also the rail is also a continual process. The government, the federal government is building Lagos, it's also building Lagos, just witness some coaches now. And the former railway line, which has been moribund for years, has also been revived. So it's a working plan. That's why I said the government, the people, private, public, every individual, group of individuals has a role to play in this. All of us must put hands together. It's a concerted effort. We must agree that look, if I'm a driver, if you ask me to drive a tanker, why? Which I know it's not in proper shape, I shouldn't.
All right.
Then you that have that investment in, you can imagine what investment is that, which is quantify that investment. It's about hundreds of millions.
Mr. Shakir, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us on this issue. Definitely all hands need to be on deck to curb this incessant fire tanker incident. Thank you so much for your time.
You are welcome.
And yeah, we were speaking with Amodu Shakiru, Head of Public Education, Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service, who spoke to us on the fire incident which happened recently. Now, teachers in Lagos State have joined their counterparts across the globe to mark this year's Teachers' Day celebration. iBrandTV Korea reports that teachers in the state are calling on the government at all levels to give education and the teaching profession the needed attention in order for it to contribute to the development of the country.
World Teachers' Day is a day set aside by UNESCO in honor of teachers and teacher organizations making vital contributions to the education and development of future leaders. The Lagos State chapter of the Nigeria Union of Teachers were not left out in the celebration.
Important role teachers play in the society. So we are happy that teachers are doing well. We are happy that teachers are becoming a force to reckon with today in the society. Gone are the days, teachers were not recognized as professionals. But today, we are happy that teachers have been able to take their right place in the society.
You cannot in any way divorce education from the national development of any nation. Teaching occupies a critical position in the development of our country or any other country for that matter.
The teachers believed that the only way to develop a country is to promote teaching activities in the country.
When teachers are celebrated, a form of reward, a form of celebration, it makes them to be happy and they want to give more than they have been doing before.
The theme for this year's Teachers' Day is the transformation of education begins with teachers. iBrandTV reporting for iBrandTV News.
Now, Comrade Abiodun Hassan, Publicity Secretary, Nigeria Union of Teachers, Lagos State Wing, joins us via the phone to discuss the plans for the welfare of Nigerian teachers. Thank you for joining us, Comrade Abiodun. Comrade, if you can hear me, good to have you on the news.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you very well.
All right, in the commemoration of the World Teachers' Day, which held yesterday, let's start by talking about the challenges of the teaching profession in Nigeria.
Yes, I want to thank you and appreciate you for this beautiful opportunity. Nigeria, the challenges are many, and the challenges of teachers are not even different from those of the other public servants. You know that in Nigeria, when we are talking of security, education, health. Majority of these things are also the challenges of teachers, but the peculiar one to teachers. Some of them are accommodations. Because there are some things on teachers who teach far away from their places. But what we appreciate Lagos State is that the majority of the things in Lagos State are almost perfect. But in other parts of the country, it's not like that. In other parts of the country, we find out that even the minimum wage, they have not been paid. But in Lagos State, we thank God because we also thank our government with Sango, over 3,000 teachers are on the 17 of directors. Because for other things, there are so many challenges. I just mentioned a few. Teachers' cost is one of those things. Housing is one of them. Health facilities is one of them. And so many others.
Well, let's look at the theme for this year's celebration, talking about the transformation of education begins with a teacher. How do we help or make the welfare package of these teachers better so that we can transform the education sector in Nigeria?
Yes, you know that no nation can be greater than the quality of the teacher. Yeah, the welfare of the teacher, we take transformation of education starts with teacher. Yes, all teachers are going to be, they are 21st century teachers. So many things will fall in place. I have just mentioned accommodation. For example, in some schools, if there can be staff quarters, that is transformation. If we can have more training for teachers, as we are doing in Lagos State, if other states can emulate Lagos State and train teachers, certainly it will transform the education. If the salary package can increase, it is also part of the transformation. If the something like car loan, housing loan, if it can also work, it's also transformation. So the quality of the learners depends on the quality of the teaching. And the quality of the teaching also depends on their welfare and their package. So if we start with the welfare of teachers, certainly education will be transformed.
Recently, in commemoration of the celebration, we saw the federal government rewarding several teachers from different primary and nursery schools to encourage them, giving them gifts like motorcycles, cars, and all sorts. How did this come to you? Excuse me.
Hello?
Come here, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So,
you're talking of reward. You're talking of reward for teachers.
Yeah, the reward that the federal government gave to teachers from different schools.
Yes. Let me start appreciating our government again. Because I know that last year it was 12 Sango that were given to teachers, the best teachers. And look at it this year, 13 SUV, care rover, as they normally call it, were given to teachers. So it is a form of encouragement, and such a thing we are still appealing to other states, to emulate Lagos State. When they emulate Lagos State and give reward, where there is reward, you are telling the teacher to do more, and also telling others to do more, so that they can also enjoy. Yesterday, one of the winners of the STste was at the pavilion. Seeing the car he drove is a motivation. And I know many people will want to also be winners, especially for this year. So we can see a lot of improvement for them to become winners of such gifts.
Okay, so what's the Nigerian Union of Teachers doing to press home for the federal government to fulfill the promise they made to the teachers 2 years ago, talking about their welfare packages?
Yes, we will continue to press further. Because from what he said, it is one thing to say, but then for government to say it and remain or without even implementation is not too good. From all indications, it has been said until now severally that teachers are professionals. Their terms of service has been increased to 65 years and 40 years in service. But up to now, it's just like in this service. So we're still appealing to both federal government and state, especially if the state can just leave all other states in the Southwest can approach check so that 65 years of the current stage or 40 years in service can start from Lagos State.
All right. That's a fine place to leave it. Thank you so much, Comrade Abiodun Hassan, for your time on the news.
God bless you, sir. Thank you, sir. It's a pleasure.
And happy Teachers' Day.
Thank you.